Hi everyone, thank you for joining me here on my channel. This is Sandy. I have a project here, or some projects here that I'd like to share with you all that I did using my decorative edge dies. Some of you may already have a similar edge dies like the ones that I've got here, or some of you may be purchasing some online. So I thought I'd share with you what I created and maybe also give you some ideas and inspiration on what you can also do to what you can create using these similar edge dies like I have. Now the dies that I have, I did purchase these online. I can't remember what set they all came in, but I will try and find them all for you and link them in the description box. But as I go through my projects, I'll show you which dies that I used. I didn't use all of them, but just I'll show you the ones that I did use. So what I made was I made a few tags. I made a little envelope style note card, and I also made a birthday card as well using my edge dies. So we'll start with the maybe we'll start with the tags first. I also use the Kaisercraft 6x6 paper pad, and it's the Rose Avenue Collection. It's a very pretty paper pad with a lot of florals, pink, soft pinks, and peach colors. So sort of a bit like a shabby chic theme. So I use that paper pad. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and I'll show you what I made. So this one here is a nice cute tag. This is a similar one as well, just one smaller, and this one's a slightly larger one. And as you can see, I used for the top part here, I used this one. I think I used this one here. Oh no, here it is, sorry, got out of the magnetic sheet. It's this one here. So I just ran that through and then made that decorative edge on the top for that one, and also for this one here. And then I ran through the machine again with another die, which is one of these three sets, which is actually the middle size. So they came in a smaller scalloped edge, a medium size, and then a slightly larger scalloped edge, and also has some stitching around it. Like I don't know if you can see, but there is some stitching just on the edge of the scallop pattern there. So I'd use that to decorate the bottom of the tag, and then I used another edge die to create the top of the tag. And then I just embellished it with some of the cutter parts also from the collection here as well. They came in this collection. I think they sort of come in that page there. So you get a few cutter parts there. So that's for that one. And then I also made some tags here, and I use this also another like a scalloped edge with some holes in the edge there, and this one is like a pennant shape, and this one here is like a banner shaped, which is this from this set here. I think it's you get these three in the set. So you get this one here, and what I did was I actually marked it because I couldn't remember which one was a pennant and which one was the banner shape. So on the back here I just put B for banner and this one as a pennant. So when I run it through, I know this one is going to cut like that shape, and then this one will cut it that way. So because I've ran it through other papers and then I've cut them the wrong way. So that's another way you could use these dies. You can make into tags like this. And what else have I done? I've also made a little envelope here, or like an envelope, and then all you do is open it, you can write your little notes in there. And I use some Velcro dots just to keep it closed. And I use this one here to create the decorative edge for the envelope, and that also came in that set. And I'll show you how, if you wanted to make one of these and you do have a similar set like this, or you can use any edge dies. What I did was I just cut my paper out at let's see, 3 inches by 6 inches. And what I did was you could just use any of your edge dies. I'll use the same one as the one I did here. And what I did was I just folded in half, just put a pinch there so I know as a guide where the center is. And I'll just quickly show you how I did it, or how it looks when you run it through the machine. And just bring it over here. So you just lay your paper down. Now the thing with this particular die that I've got here, these are actually quite long, so they don't actually, they won't be able to run through your machine that way. As you can see, it hangs off, so it won't go through the machine. It will only cut that way. If you get what I mean. So that's why I was able to only fit a paper 6 inches that way, and then your edge die goes that way. So that's how I've done mine. So what I do is I just place the point on that center guide where I've made the fold. I place it there. I'll just go and grab some washi tape, so that way it won't jump when I run it through the cutting machine. So I'll just place it on the point like that, just a little bit off the edge, like I've done there. Place it back there. Just put some tape there just to hold it in place, and we'll run that through, and that will create that nice decorative edge. So, okay, so I'll just take that out. So as you can see, it creates that nice edge. We'll do another one, and then I'll show you the measurements of what the measurements of the scoring line. Again, that's another 3 inches by 6 inches. I'll just fold that in half and just put a little pinch in the center there. Now I will use a different edge die cut. Maybe I'll just use this. I'll use this one here. This one will be fine to go through that way. As you can see, it'll fit in there nicely. So I'll just find the center point, just eyeballing it roughly, that I would think that that's the center. I'm just going to grab some washi, just washi tape, just to hold the die in place. Because if it jumps, then you won't get a nice even edge curve. Just run that through, and you can see what shape that will come out as. Okay. So that's another one I've done. As you can see, it's created a nice edge there as well. I'll just put this away, and I'll do a couple of scoring, so we get to get the fold for the envelope. So we'll just put the bottom edge onto your scoreboard, and I would measure it. I score mine at 2 1/4, and also at 4 5/8. But then again, this is a different size, so whatever you've got here, you just need to score it just about Actually this one will be 4 and 5/8. It might be a bit different, so let me just see. Normally what I can do is I'll just fold it like that, because some of the edge dies are different, but so we can probably score that around about a 1/4 of an inch off the fold at the edge. Then I just go like that and then fold that over, and that's that. And then what I've done with this one here is I've just used my corner round, what is it, the corner corner round punch, you know what I mean. But yeah, that's what I did for that one. And then I just added some Velcro. So this is the Velcro dots that I've got here. I just used the white one, and we'll cut that in half. If I can find my scissors. I'm sorry, give me 1 second. Should have been a bit more prepared. Alright, so I've just cut that one in half. That's the top part, and this is your bottom part here, and I'll just cut that one. So I'll just peel that off, stick that on here like that in the center, and grab your opposite side of your Velcro. And what I do is I stick that onto that Velcro and then close it down, and that should stick at the bottom, and that will come up like that. So that's how I did that one. And we'll just do the other one as well that I cut through the machine, which is this one. I'll score that as well at 2 1/4. And I'll fold that up, and I'll line it back up there, and just about, again, about 1/4 of an inch from where the edge is. I just go across down like that, and I just fold that down. Actually, that might be a little bit, I'll have to go there, only because of the way the pattern is. So I think I did that at 1/8 of an inch for that one, from that edge. Yeah, so it just all depends on your pattern of your edge die. Again, we'll just use some Velcro. I'll stick that on while I've got it already cut up. Stick that, oh sorry, wrong way. We'll go that way. And then I'll grab the other one. Stick that there as well. Just press that down. There we go. And that's how you make those little envelopes. So that's that one, using that edge die. And then what I did was I also made a card. I made this card here, and all I did was I used this edge die here, and then I just layered 3 different papers from the collection onto the front, and then I just added one of their happy birthday sentiments, and inside is just another one of their papers from their collection, and I just put that in the inside of the card. So that's one way. Another way you can use your edge dies. So I just wanted to share with you what I made, and maybe it might give you some idea as well on what you can create using your edge dies. And I think these they do make a nice decorative pattern for your projects as well. So hopefully you will make something like this yourself, and I will put the link in the description box on where you can also purchase these edge dies. Although I may not put all of them down in there, but I will do my best to try and put as many of the the dyes that I can find in there. So I hope you enjoyed my little project share here, and thank you for watching.